Hey, g'day, it's Preso. Thanks for joining me in the workshop today. Now, I'm starting a new project today and it's all about this tool holder which I would normally fit in the shaper here, but it doesn't fit. So we're going to have to work on this top surface of the shaper tool holder, reduce the thickness of that. We'll do it in the shaper and it's going to be a case of a shaper making a shaper tool fit the shaper, if you get what I mean. So let me just demonstrate what we have to do here. So if I would normally fit the tool holder up underneath here, I can't do it because the vise is in the way, but I'll turn it over and I'll just show you that it just simply won't go. We need to remove around about 5mm of stock off the top of this tool holder. So what I'll do is I'll knock out the stud and the nut in the back there and the washer so we can work on this top surface here. So where is my mallet? Where's my mallet? Where did it go? I've got my mallet, thank you. So let me just knock that out. Alright, now we can work on this. So it's going to go like that. Okay, so let's get this clamped up.
Who the hell are you? For this one a unique person in the world that the last 20 years lived in a cave, that maybe itself is also hidden in another cave. Please explain us who you are.
My name is Presling and I live in Queensland, Australia, and for the last 35 years I was a teacher. So the students I taught were usually high school age students, so we're sort of talking 13-year-olds up to about 18-year-olds. And the thing that I loved to teach was industrial technology. Now, back in the very early days, they called it manual arts, and it became, or it's actually manual training to start with, then manual arts and industrial technology. So we're basically talking woodworking, metalworking, graphics, engineering, furnishing. And just for me, the reason I got started was I love making things, and I'm sure you do too. And
I do.
I love the idea of being in a workshop all day. Now, it sounds strange that that was my primary motivation. I just thought I'd love to be in a workshop all day making stuff. And then later on I realised I actually enjoyed teaching students as well. Now, most of the time it wasn't enjoyable, but every now and then you'd find a student who was like a sponge. These are the kids who would learn stuff despite you. So you could show them things and they would learn that, and they would learn it well, and then they'd want to know more. And that was the day that you went home thinking that you had a good day.
And you want to start again. Because that was, for me, a bit a mystery. When I was a child, and I suppose when you were a child, we loved to do a lot of things, except going to school. Because we all hated school, and then you decide to become a teacher. For me it was a little bit paradox. That's why, of course, I'm not a teacher. But when I remember one of your videos. I think it was titled "The Little Wooden Cars." I watched this video with really great interest. This passion you had to make these things, to figure it all out, and then to go visit the other side of the world with your bunch of students. I think it was amazing.
It was a real journey, and I think that the reason I was passionate about it was that I was learning alongside the students. So the students, it was new to them, a lot of it was new to me as well. So we were learning about aerodynamics, we were learning about the properties of materials, how you can make very unusual materials strong, how you could reduce friction in assemblies and so on. And every day we would sit down and we were all learning the same stuff at the same time. And it was the passion of the students that drove me on as well. And of course, once you start a project like that, you're totally committed. You can't back out. So
no, okay.
it was something that I had to continue with, and but above all, it was fun. And we had a lot of heartbreak as well. We sort of competed over about 7 years. I think we came second 3 years in a row. This is in Australia. And I took that same group of students to London, and we competed in London. And the thing was, we didn't come second in London, we came third. But that was amongst all of the students who competed from all over the world, so we still felt like we were winners. So, yeah, I think that's...
The fact that you managed to have all this bunch of kids moving to London to participate, I think that's a win. Whatever position you end up, I think you guys won. Just of course, like all the other teams that participated. I think that's really great.
The other thing about it was a good cultural thing. So we met students from all over the world. They all hung out together and they sort of helped each other as well, which was brilliant. There were 2 Canadian students on my team, and they went down and helped the German students practice their English, so they could do their presentation in English. So they helped them out, even though they were like rivals in terms of the competition. They still helped. So yeah, that was brilliant. And I think it was one of those things that it just happened. We had to raise the money ourselves, and we had to raise about $18,000 to get the kids over there. And the last of the money came in about a week before we were due to leave. And if we didn't get that money, we'd have to find the money from the parents. So
a little bit
stress. It was stressful, but it all came together in the end. So it was brilliant.
And in one of your videos, you explained that you made this YouTube thing to document what you are making, what you are doing. So it's absolutely not for the money. It's to show that you have fun and to leave a trace. Is that exactly how I understand?
It came about, my wife actually suggested it, because I was making projects I've been doing for a long time, and I used to take a photograph when I might finish a project, and I just put that aside. And my wife said one day, why don't you do a video and just record what you're doing? So it's an end-to-end process. So I started doing that, and I thought, I don't want to keep all these videos on my own home computer, so I might as well upload them to YouTube and have them look after the archive. So it sort of got started that way, but I've always said that making things is good for your mental health.
Absolutely.
And I'd like other people to enjoy that as well. So a lot of my videos are just about encouraging other people to have a go. Make something. Doesn't have to be brilliant, it doesn't have to be successful. You learn from your mistakes, and you sort of leverage that and move forward, and you improve over time.
I think it's about here.
That's it, exactly.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Just do, that's all.
In Australia we say, have a go.
Have a go. Yeah. Maybe I should change. Before we end this little interview, of course I would like to thank Mark, because he brought me this thing. Mark, this, I think it's a piece of artwork, so thank you very much.
You're absolutely welcome.
And I'm pretty sure I will find some kind of piece of wall to fix it.
So just to wind up, I want to thank Michelle for inviting me here today. We've had a wonderful time. We've been in Belgium for only 2 days. We were in Germany previously, but we just love Belgium. We've been having wonderful times since we've been here. The weather's been absolutely perfect, and it's brilliant catching up with Michelle. And I walked into his workshop and everything looked familiar, even the cheap door, which is over there. And checked out the project that's currently underway, and it's nice to see the progress on that. It's I think we sort of found a problem with that, didn't we? I think we figured it out. Don't worry, I won't charge you.
We'll show the problem. Right.
So I think we fixed the. I think we found the issue with this too. We did a bit of an experiment with this, so let me just show you. We're going to start this up. So it's 16. That's volts, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think it's
because it goes from 0 to 70, I think, maximum. No,
Oh,
100.
100, okay. So what we
So
figured
I
out,
think it's percent.
let's just say 80 on the dial, right? Switch that off. And then as soon as we turn the rocker switch back on, it comes on at 80. If I switch off, right, and we'll change this, and it starts up at 80 again.
Yeah.
So I think what we figured out is it's got nothing to do with the potentiometer in here, it's got some sort of memory. So we've resolved that issue, and I won't charge you for that diagnosis, Michelle. That's fine, that's free.
Lucky I'm. For those maybe who missed it, when I push this little button, it's on off. Now we're 75. I turn the machine off, it's not running. Turn it off. I will turn it on and the memory tells me 75, but it starts spinning. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I couldn't fix that part, that's up to you. My help ends here.
Shit.
So Mark, I want to thank you again for your visit and for your magnificent nameplate. As you can see, I found a piece of wall here and I put it on without messing up the screw heads. So I'm proud of myself. And I hope you, viewer, found it as interesting as I did to hear Mark talk about his passion for making things. And I think meeting someone like Mark is a little bit every YouTuber's dream. And please make sure to check out Mark's video where he makes this thing, especially for me. Of course, link in description. Because if you watch a video from a person who has this sign on his trash bin, you know you're in good hands and you're only one click away to subscribe to his channel. Do it.